Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Ebony's Bookshelf Chat Author Edition. And I'm your host, Ebony. This is where stories are more than pages, they're an experience. And with this story, Vengeance, if you haven't experienced it yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life because it's all of that and more. But also with stories like these and authors like these beautiful ladies, y'all help shape our culture, y'all help build connection, and remind us that our voices deserve to be heard all across the board. And I'm so happy to be sitting down with y'all today. Thank y'all for being here. So,
Thank you for having us.
all right. So, I'll tell you this first game question is for you. And please don't put me in timeout. But if I have to go to timeout, I understand. Okay.
Okay.
So it's you have to choose between either Quan or Donald Goins. Who would you go with?
Now y'all know Quan owns my heart. Now y'all know I love me some Quan. I'm gonna say Quan because I don't like how Donald Goins' life came to a halt. Okay, I'm scared of whatever he was into. So
Mm.
I'm a ride or die. I'm a ride or die fan for both. My favorite book is Horson. So I'm gonna stick with Quan. No, I'm gonna stick
Okay.
beside him.
I told April. April said, "Now, Ebony, you wrong." I said, "Well, you know, just a little razzle dazzle. Ain't never hurt nobody. Never hurt nobody." Now, the second one is for both of y'all. So, Tales from the Hood or Leprechaun in the Hood? Which movie would y'all go with?
Tales from the Hood.
Yep, I agree.
It scared me a lot when I was
Mhm.
younger.
I watch that movie every single year.
Every year. I haven't watched it in
Every
a long
year.
time because
The
it's
Only the
Leprechaun was
first one
funny
though,
though.
not the rest of them. Just the first one.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Because
The
that one had
Leprechaun
got
was
me.
funny though. Like,
That was funny. Not when I was younger, but now it's definitely funny.
yeah.
And I like scary stuff, but I was like, "Ooh, child, I
Hmm.
don't know what I would do in that
But you
situation."
thought that was scary?
Yes, I don't know
I
why I
mean, as
thought it
kids, it
was.
would be scary,
As a
right?
kid, I was like,
Maybe I
"Oh
had
no."
maybe because I grew up in the project. That's probably why I wasn't scared. Like I'm comfortable in any hood. So yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, but I grew up and I like scary stuff now. Even if I do, do a little like this when I'm watching movies sometimes. But Tales from the Hood definitely got me. hmm Now this last one, would you write a book in a haunted house or a graveyard only at night?
Graveyard.
Definitely graveyard.
Why would y'all? Cause y'all think the haunted house they be messing with y'all? Y'all think
I mean, ghosts is real. That's a real thing.
they are?
That's an unsettled spirit. I ain't got time to be fooling with you and your shenanigans.
Like I definitely
And
could have been
then
there with that 13 Ghosts. Like definitely not that movie.
yeah, see, no, absolutely not
It's a good
graveyard.
movie, but
And like, I was told that, when you go looking for something, you tend to find
oh
those
yeah,
things. I am from South Carolina, so I am heavy in the Gullah Geechee culture and spirits, ghosts, haints. I just like to write about it. I don't want it coming home with me.
I know that's right. Cause stuff. Listen, I went to New Orleans for the first time back when I was 25, and my dad said, "Don't you go down there and get your palm read and come back with something."
I
Exactly.
I
believe
said,
that.
"Okay,
Yeah,
Dad."
I,
Okay,
that was great advice.
and I didn't do it because I didn't want to come back with anything, and then he'd be disappointed in me, and then that'd be a whole other thing. So yeah. All right, so that was it for the game portion. So now going into the story. Now, everybody has told y'all this, and I'm just gonna tell y'all again. The writing was absolutely amazing. I could not tell who wrote what. And then at one point I had to go back to the like on my iPad. I mean not my iPad, but on my Kindle I had to go back and like, oh, it is three authors that wrote this. Like it
Thank you.
is three. So however God and the angel or whatever worked that out, yes. Yes, y'all did an amazing job and I love it so much. So I hope a lot of people read this book because it is so good. And I'm waiting on like a book two. But okay. Anyways. Just saying. So now my first question, now Tyrone's story was, told through his daughters, his afterlife. When y'all were writing him, was there anything that y'all learned about him that surprised y'all?
Yeah. So I know for me, like when I'm writing, I don't really know what's going to happen until it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyrone was one of those people that just kept shocking me. Like, we about to do what now? Where? Oh, let's go. Like, So he was just, it was just like never ending possibilities with him.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think Tyrone, like, people when authors say, the characters tell you what to write, I don't feel like a lot of people understand what that really means. It's like you can go and think, okay, I'm gonna write this way, and then the
Mm-hmm.
character pops in here like, nah, I don't talk like that, I don't act like that, I'm gonna do this. And that's literally how you have to write the story.
Hmm.
So Tyrone to me was definitely a man's man. He was about his family
Yeah.
first, right? And
Mm-hmm.
whatever I have to do to protect them, even in death, I'm going to do that because no one's going to take care of my family like me. And he was just such an amazing, I don't
Everything.
want to call him
Yeah.
character because he
He was
He
just
a
really
came to
was.
life,
everything.
right? Like he just really came to life. And I just loved everything about him. Like there was
Mm-hmm.
no playing with Tyrone Houston.
At
Yeah.
all. Like y'all had that one. It was one chapter. I think y'all titled like "I don't play about mine" or something. I got to go back and look. But like he literally did not play about his wife, his children, and just protecting his community. Like he did not play that, and I really appreciated that. Also, I appreciated how it was like black wealth to me. Like
Hmm.
that's what I got. And
Yes.
I mean, guess I mean I know he's also, but like let's talk about the wealth side of this,
Hmm.
passing down
And not even
generation
the
through
money.
generation. Not like, come on, not the money, but this is like knowledge, and then just I don't know. They just had poise about themselves
Yes.
Yes.
that I enjoyed.
They
So I don't
operated.
know if any people picked up on it, but I enjoyed it. I
Yes.
like that.
The Houston
So
family
yeah,
operated in excellence
yes, they
at
really
all
did.
times.
And without an audio book, you could just the words like you could just hear the richness of them. So yeah, I love that. Now, Tyrone to me is the hero. Like that family, what they did was they protected their community and they were definitely heroes. However, I know he wanted to be a dentist. So was there at one point where did y'all ever think about making him a dentist and doing the family business? Or that was never in his future?
I mean, he went to school. He thought about it, but
Yeah, I seen that. But
that wasn't how. That wasn't how it was set up for him.
yeah,
Tyrone. I feel like Tyrone kind of went with the flow because for him in that moment it was the easiest thing to do. But
yeah,
he was also very cognitive of what he didn't want to happen with his future, so he gave his kids a choice.
Right.
yeah,
So he kind of
yeah.
like one for the team, but in a way that made it so that they can decide how they want to go about things.
Yeah, I just wondered, like, if he was a dentist, what would he have?
He would have been the best. He would have had the best smile.
Yeah, and then he would have
Because
got the
everything
people
that
on
he
up out of
does,
there that had to go. He
yeah,
would
because
have.
everything that he does is perfect. You know what I mean? So he would have
Hmm.
made sure that thing line right up. A Invisalign where? Okay,
And then if they did something bad, he was gonna get them people on over to the family business, and they was gonna have to
that's
get
it.
up out of there.
You'll never know.
But see, I'm glad
Hmm.
he
I,
wasn't. I'm glad he wasn't. But you know me, I stand beside my characters always. Whatever wrong they do, I'm 10 toes with them.
But
But
did he do
I'm
any wrong,
glad that he
Xavier?
didn't.
He ain't do no wrong
He
ever.
didn't do no wrong. None.
no,
No.
no, not in my eyes. Listen, he
But
did
he
what he
grew
had
up
to
in the
do.
era. He grew up in the era where you do what your parents tell you to do, even if you're unhappy with it,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
So if he became the dentist and that went against his father, he would have never entered the family business, right? Because
yeah,
this was
yeah,
not his path. So, dentistry versus mortuary, they're two very different life paths, right? So I feel like, if he did what he wanted to do, it would have ended with Cecil, and that's not what we wanted. And what I
yeah,
love about him is he gave his daughters the option.
Hmm.
We're going to tell
yes,
you what we did and how we got here. However, because of how we've structured our life, this never has to be your life. So I
Yeah.
love that he made, and I'm going to call it a generational curse, right? Because there are a lot of people that are following paths that was not theirs. Like they didn't
Yeah.
choose it. It was kind
Mm-hmm.
of inherited. And he gave them the option of saying, I am all of the rumors that you heard, but you don't have to be like me.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I'm kind of glad the dentistry thing didn't work out, because had it, we wouldn't have had this marvelous story.
That
That's
part.
true.
That
That's
part.
true.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad that he did give them that choice because that's something that his dad was like,
And keep in
I
mind,
mean,
his dad didn't have
no,
another.
but you need to be
He
here.
didn't have any siblings, so he was the
Yeah.
only.
Right.
So it's not like if he didn't pick up the business, it could have went to a sister or a brother. It
Hmm.
would like Octavia said, it would have stopped with his father.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I just had to ask. 'Cause I was like, I just wonder what that might have looked like. But yeah, so now I know y'all did a lot of research. Was there anything like with the cremation and funeral service businesses that might have surprised y'all or stuck with y'all when researching?
everything. Because honestly, I don't think either one of us knew about the business before we started this book. So it was
Gotcha.
it was all having to research. One of my friends owns a couple funeral homes here, and I
Okay.
was able to call her and ask some questions. But it was all this was solid research. This was us getting in the mud and making.
Hmm.
So because the whole thing about storytelling for me is it needs to be relatable and believable.
Yeah.
Believable.
So I needed
Yeah.
to be able to go into that funeral home, and a lot of people don't get the back end of the funeral home. We show up there with the body for the family, but you don't get
Hmm.
how it operates on the other side.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
important so that you can see how the Houstons flow. That's why you got to meet his father and so on and so on.
Yeah. I just wondered because, like, the only thing, like, when my mom passed, the only thing I got to do was they brought her body out for me to do her hair. Of
Mhm.
course, I wasn't a part of it because that's not my career or my calling. But I probably should have asked questions back then. But yeah, I just wondered, like, what about that research, really stuck with y'all? But okay, cool. So now, one thing that y'all do real well in books that I've read of y'all is that y'all like to throw comedy in there, some good old one-liners. Uh-huh. Do y'all feel like that's necessary in some of y'all books, or that's just how it flow because y'all are just some naturally comedic ladies? Like,
Because I'm
Like
funny as
we
hell.
are very comedic.
I
Anna is
I am
funny.
very funny. Yes, like
It's
people that
important.
know me know that though. Like I'm telling you,
yeah.
I'm a funny person to be here. I am the life of the party. Don't let this Virgo fool you. I'm telling you. So I naturally my characters are naturally kind of snarky because that's
And
me as
that's
a person.
how some of the stuff in the book came onto it, but I was cracking up. I really, yeah,
Yes.
y'all had me cracking
I
up.
remember being in a interview before, and they were like, Octavia, like, why is it so funny? Like, it's not meant to be
It
funny,
is not
right?
meant to be.
But when you're writing such dark things, you have to throw some humor in there from time to time to break it up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And I feel like it's to me, it's a very important part of being a thriller, horror, or suspense writer. You have to
yeah,
have some zingers in there just to lighten the mood from time to time, right?
yeah, yeah,
It's necessary.
And keep in
yeah.
mind,
Y'all are
think
funny.
about serial killers. When you think about people like Dahmer, that man was hilarious actually. Like in his regular
Yeah,
everyday life, he meeting these
yeah.
people. People are like, oh, I want to hang with him, not knowing that you was
They,
eating
yeah,
fingertip sandwiches. You had no clue he was eating fingertip sandwiches. So it's like everybody that's ever unalived a person, don't aren't they charming? They're very charming,
yeah.
very
I mean,
convincing.
they had to get people
They you got to get
to
people to trust.
them. Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I remember doing a serial killer course in school, and we were talking about what was the guy name that murdered his mom and put her tongue in the garbage disposal?
Oh,
What?
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Tall guy, Edward Kemper, Ed
oh,
Kemp. And he was saying, because at one point in time he was reading audiobooks for Audible. And he was saying when he did the thing to his mom, he was like, I put her tongue in the garbage disposal and it shot out because she couldn't keep her mouth closed. Like,
Mm.
why would you say that? Like,
I,
why would you make a joke of such something horrendous?
that's kind of
And
funny
me
though.
being me, when I'm watching the interview on ID channel, I burst out and laugh. And I'm like, because why would you say
Because
that?
that's kind of funny though. I ain't mad about it. I probably would have laughed too.
Especially the part where she couldn't, the tongue what came out because she couldn't keep her
Yeah,
mouth
it
shut. Like
came out,
that's,
but she just couldn't keep her mouth closed. I just think
oh
like, and not calling me an Anna serial killers, but I
no,
just feel like it's just a natural, it's just something, I don't know.
And I've already cleared
It,
up that thing with the bodies in the basement. That's done. That's the past. We're not going to keep bringing that up. So yeah,
oh my God.
it's over
It
and
just
done with.
lightens the
oh
mood so well.
yes it does. Like I said, it was definitely some good one liners in there that had me cracking up. I highlighted that book so much.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I had to ask because I was laughing for real through the whole thing. So now going to the daughters, Solana and Celine, like watching them go through this scavenger hunt that their dad left was really amazing. And the journals, the letter, the videos, tapes, like I enjoyed it all. Now, and Solana, she was like in it to win it. And then Celine, she came in and she shocked me. She got me. I said, okay, okay, big dog. All right. See, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. What, like, how much fun or how was it like watching them grow as y'all were writing them? Was there anything about them that surprised y'all, or because I know,
I,
like I
I
said,
love them
they talk to
both.
y'all.
I love them both. I don't know how many people picked up on it, but their names mean exactly who they are. So Solana is the sun.
Son,
And,
Mm-hmm.
vibrant. She's ready to go. She has on. She's like, oh, we stabbing people up. Let's roll. You know what I mean?
she
Selena,
was.
our moon child. Wait a minute. I don't want to do all of this. You handle that. I'll come greet the people. I don't want to be involved in
Oh,
complete night and day. That
yeah.
was done
Right.
on purpose. That was done on purpose. I
And he
love
did say that in the letter too, that called her
the
his
sun and the
son. Yeah.
yeah. I love watching them evolve because again, we didn't know what was going to happen in this book. We just was just doing what we do as writers.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
When it all came together, I don't know about you because I was sitting back like, damn, we did that. Like it was so good. Like it was just like just watching them fully stand into who they were. Like
Right.
their
Yeah, yeah,
personalities were so
yeah.
distinct. There was no way to confuse one from the other.
At all.
That's what I loved
Mm-mm.
about them the most.
It was the fact that they were so different, but when it mattered, they kind of fused as one, right?
Yeah,
Because again, I am my sister's keeper. Like, there is no way that I'm going to allow her to be hurt and me just sitting there being timid.
yeah,
It's never going to work that way. And I feel like, her stepping out of that shell, like, look, if you're going to do this, I'm going to do this with you. So we're doing it together. That way we're
yeah,
both guilty of this one thing,
Hmm.
right?
yeah,
And I just loved how they had each other's back.
yeah.
And it was just such a beautiful thing to see because at one point I'm like, okay, girl, I'm gonna need you to get it together now. You're not staying on Houston business, but
For
she
real.
did.
Yeah,
She
because
did, and
Yeah.
I love that.
Celine reminds me so much of me and my sister. My sister and I are 10 years apart. My sister, she was born in December. Those December babies, they so jolly, they so happy. They always want to talk it out. Let's come on, guys. Let's figure things out. Meanwhile, I'm in there swinging. I don't already start swinging on everybody. I'm here with it. I done pulled up out the car ready to fight. Like you cannot call me. I am not the person you call during a negotiation. Call me because you're ready
Yeah.
to move. My sister's the negotiator. You call that girl. Don't call me. And when I was like reading when we started like when I read the book over in its entirety, I said, "Wow, like this reminds me so much of me and my sister because I'm definitely like, all right, who we riding on? Your man did what to you? Oh, we going to bust his tires out right now. Let's
Oh
go."
yeah.
So, and my sister is very Celine. Like that's her all day. I love that. I love their relationship. Like Octavia said, like I don't necessarily want to do this, but I ain't gonna. We both gonna have on orange jumpsuits.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if it was me and my sister, yeah,
Yeah.
listen, we together in this at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Ain't no folding. But yeah, I really, especially at the end with the. I don't want to give it away, but like when she put her hand on top of Solana's hand, the scene. I was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, girl.
Make sure
I
that
I knew it
hold
was in you. I know it was
hold
in
that arm
you.
steady. You got this line. Yes.
Mm, I know that's right.
But I also think that sometimes people see things in us that we can't see ourselves because when she left, Larry knew she was coming back,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Because, like, yeah, I know who you are, even though you may not have understood where you stand in this place yet. He knew that she was not gonna let her sister fall
Mm-hmm.
by the
yeah,
wayside.
yeah,
And that's why he's just standing there like, okay, are you in or are you out? Because he knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in.
yeah. And I was so proud of her because I'm like, girl, why not? Listen, this the family business. Y'all doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all doing the right
Hmm.
thing. Okay. Now talking about Larry. Larry to me was like that extra cherry that you asked for on already like a perfect banana split, but like you need that extra cherry. Like he was that. And like, did y'all outline him before, or did was like he supposed to be in the story, or did he come just in the midst of
What is the
writing? Because
outline?
Because what is
I
that?
know y'all don't do
Because who does that?
outlines.
Like, what does that
Who
mean?
does that?
People that be trying to have a perfect life and it ain't perfect. Just go with the wind.
Listen, Larry popped up the same way everybody else popped up. We didn't
Exactly.
know Larry was a thing until
Yo,
Larry became a
Larry was
thing.
smooth.
Larry was that man. Larry was that
Yeah.
guy. Okay. And we didn't even know Larry was a thing till he got there. And I was like, all right, Uncle Larry, yes. Come through. And keep in mind, these Houston men were fine. Okay, like they wasn't no bent over, slouch, wrinkled up, balled up. No. The Houston men,
Nah.
they were like silver foxes. They still
They
had body.
were silver
Larry
foxes.
gives
Because
that
a body
like
is heavy.
that.
You gotta be able to lift that joint. Like they still, they were still out here moving and shaking. So when Larry came on the scene, I said, "Oh, this is nice. He got any brothers? Like, what's going on with Larry? What's going on with Larry?" Yes, I
God.
I enjoyed Larry a lot.
I enjoyed him a lot. He was one smooth man. Like, yeah, I mean, he hang with the Houston, so he just had to be.
I like that
He
Hmm.
had to
that
be.
instead of being home, he found a chair at the funeral home to read books. That was nice.
I know. That was right. That was good. And then when she asked him what book he was reading, I said, I know that's right.
Yes,
You
I
better
was
read
shocked.
that
Like,
damn book.
man,
Hmm.
that was a good selection, Larry. Good job.
Good job, Larry.
Oh
And
my
now I said, oh
goodness.
yeah, I know. See, knew what book he was reading, I said, yeah, yeah. He true to this. He ain't
Now,
new to this. This what he do. That's it. So yeah, I love me some Larry. I love him. Now, the other character I really love was learning about Millie, and she was a real one. Getting her parts of her story, oh, like she was 10 toes down.
hmm
She just fit right in. So, would we as readers ever get like a little story about more about her background,
we're
more
gonna
about
talk.
her life?
We're gonna talk to God about it. See what He say.
Hallelujah. Okay, I'm gonna pray.
Amen.
I'm gonna pray about that. But yeah,
I
I
love
really
Millie. That was another one that
I enjoyed
Loved
her.
her.
dating, and when she popped up, we was like, oh, here we go. Yes, like yes. Mm-hmm.
And this is the great thing about not outlining to me.
Hmm.
Both of us have been writing for a very long time. And I mean, you learn new things as you go. But I just feel like when you're outlining, you're putting yourself in a box, right?
Gotcha.
You're
Yeah.
saying, okay, we're going to follow these parameters, this, and then we aren't going to touch anything else. And I feel like when you're just freestyling a book, you can just write, get down, scholar. And I don't feel like an outline would help me. I feel like it would not give me the freedom to just write.
And I don't want to
Right?
think
Gotcha.
far ahead either. I don't want to think all the way down there.
Yeah, that's too
Oh,
much.
I want to be
That's too
surprised with.
much.
I want to be writing it and be like, oh, this is good. Let me add that. Like that's how I be at church. I be at church and I be like, oh, that was good. Yes, then let me
Let
make
me.
a note. That was good. Like I don't want to be like Octavia say. You're kind of like you're trying to put me in. You're trying to make me
Hmm.
walk a straight line. I don't want
Yeah.
to do. I want to remember that the Sunday paper, the Family Circus, and the little boy, and it'll show the outline of him going all around the neighborhood. That's how I like to write. That's how I like to write. I want to just, as long as I end up where I'm supposed to be, the
Yeah.
path how I get there, it ain't that deep.
It ain't got you.
Mhm.
Cause I was like, I know that y'all was for one sitting back. I was like, they had to like be on the call. I'm like, yo, did you read what we wrote? Like this shit is fire. Cause
That's how
I'm like, I was like, this shit
so
is
many times
good right here.
we look
Every character,
in our group chat so
every,
many times we was like, yo, like we killed that. Like, yeah. I'm I'm
and
I'm
like,
I'm very proud of us. We did
I'm glad y'all
a
are,
job.
because
Yes.
it was amazing. Every character did what they needed to do. They showed up and showed out. Um, I I I don't. I just hope people take away, like I said, the goodness that these characters were doing,
Hmm.
the wealth of them, the richness of them, their stories, and how they evolved, and it was true, it was genuine, and it flowed like it just everything fit real well, like everything just went smoothly. I loved it. So the last question for this round. I know we said we're gonna pray to God about y'all coming together to write something else. So I'm gonna have to pray along with y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call God up and talk to him. Okay. While my mom was up there too, I'm saying, Mom, go ahead, talk to our father about getting these ladies together for one more book. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it out there. But do y'all have anything else like coming up individually? Anything coming out for the people that need, for us readers to know?
Yeah. So I done dipped over there in romance land, child. Octavia said, Anna, come back. Come home, Carolyn. Like
She needs to come on home.
I done
She
dipped
has
over
got beside
there.
herself.
I have got beside myself and then dipped on over there. They won't let me go. That's the crazy part. They hold on strong in romance land. So I have my next book that's coming out on July 28th is Rainy Days. It is a short novella. You get to meet Brooke
Yeah.
and Reggie and their love story. This is my
Um,
this is my softer
look,
side. I'm very funny. I'm very funny.
Octavia said, mm-mm.
I love the thriller space, but this is like a part of me that I didn't even know that I could. I know it's in me, but I didn't know I
Mm-hmm.
could show y'all that. So I felt a little
Um,
writing this, but it came out absolutely amazing. So if you're going to be at Pages in the City on July 26th, you get it first, and then if not, the world will have it on July 20th. Rainy Days by
I'm excited. I'm excited. Octavia, you have anything individually coming out or
I
anything
do
you
have a
working
book coming
on?
out at the end of the year. It's called The Narcissist. I got my notes from my betas yesterday, so I'm going to start working on that tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
Um, but what I hope to see for Vengeance, I really wanted to go to audio. Like, I really wanted to
Uh,
go to audio. I'm an audio girl through and through. And for me, I need to hear Tyrone's voice.
yeah.
Like, I need to hear him speak.
What's um what's the guy that narrates S.A. Cosby's books?
Adam Lazar White.
I
But
could
is he
s-
like exclusive for S.A. Cosby?
I don't know. I just know that like every time I listen, like he always does him. But if he
Yeah.
is not exclusive to him, I think he could be a smooth Tyrone.
Yes.
Well,
And what's crazy is
Larry.
I thought that too. Now he would
Yeah,
need to be Tyrone.
Tyrone for real, yeah, for real though.
Definitely. I
But yeah,
really need to hear Tyrone's voice. I just, I listen, I'm always going to be an audio girl through and through. And having him, if y'all don't get out of here, um, I love him. Like, it is just very important for him to have his own voice.
yeah.
And that's what I want him to have. And also I want to hear even though I don't write romance and I come on back home, um, I love a good romance story. I will read it, but I just don't write it. And I would
Yeah.
love to hear the connection between Millie and Tyrone in
Because
real
Mm-hmm.
they were in
time.
love. They were
Yeah.
Like
in love.
they like that was a
Yeah.
true love story within a thriller, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to hear that for myself. And so I don't think we've talked about getting it an audio yet, but that is something that I hope for this project because it was my last collaboration and I wanted to just do everything because I enjoyed being included in this.
Yeah.
It was just such it showed how much we trust each other's craft, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I trust you to write this. I'm not going to tell you write this and this. I know that you can do it. And that's what makes me want to see this project just grow large because
Mhm.
it was nothing but love. Like there was nothing but love between the three of us in
Yeah.
this book of chaos. And it was just beautiful.
No
And y'all trusting
micromanagement.
each other. That
No.
speaks to y'all
Mm-mm.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really like
Exactly.
we would have conversations and they would be like, well, what do you want? I'm like, well, what do you want? These are your characters now. You tell me what's about to happen. Like it was such a and Tyrone is easily like one of my favorite characters. I've written many characters, but that
Yeah.
Right.
Houston, honey, oh, he got a spot for me
Listen, I know y'all say audio, but I would not be mad if like Netflix or Peacock or somebody picked it up
because
to,
it's a great story.
It is a
make it a
great
movie or
story.
make it like a limited series or something. I'm not because seeing it on screen, I think it would do very goddamn well.
I ain't mad about that. And
I
God
like to
heard
see
you
it. I
too.
know
That you
this.
want what
Yes,
you
he
want to do with
did.
that.
And I'm gonna throw
Yes,
that. I'm gonna say now, God, you heard me earlier. Now I'm just coming back, on the prayer line just to tell you again, please and thank you.
yes.
Hmm. So now for the bookshelf questions. I just got a few. Do you have a favorite comfort read on your shelf? And if so, what is it?
Mm. I don't know that I
On
do.
my shelf? On my
Mm-hmm.
shelf?
Because I know you. I know we all readers. I know y'all gotta have a bookshelf. I need to get another shelf, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I got several bookshelves. I feel like I can always get lost in anything by Desiree Granger. I actually just grabbed her newest
Mm,
thing. I can get lost in anything by Desiree. I am slowly but surely but quickly becoming a Tanisha Stewart fan. Tanisha wild as hell.
she
Oh,
is.
and I
Listen,
don't know if y'all ever met Tanisha in person. Tanisha is very shy. But
she
baby,
is. Yeah.
when I say she ain't shy behind that computer though, baby girl be
Mm-mm. She stresses me out.
yeah. Um
These characters, her characters stress me out.
Yeah, but I think this year I don't really have a comfort read. I am meeting new authors. So I just read The Janes by B.M. Harden and girl,
Okay.
I said, baby, The Janes was wild. So yeah, I don't have a comfort read. Right now I'm just enjoying meeting new people.
Got you.
Yeah.
I think that would be the same for me as well. I just like to read. Like and I don't have like even though I'm a thriller author and that's kind of where I kind of feel comfortable, I read every single thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Um a book that I've read more than once, I guess that would be, but it's not on my bookshelf. Um,
Okay.
that would be Gangster by Quan. Um, that was the book that let me know that Octavia, this writing space, this reading space is for you. And I
Yeah.
discovered that book well over 20 years ago, right? And to this day, I still love it very much. Um, but the thing for me is like I'm going to these events, I'm meeting new authors or new to me authors, and I'm buying books from them. And
Mm,
I'm just loving the space of getting to know people, right?
yeah.
Getting to know different authors and getting to know the talents behind our readers.
Yeah.
So I on my shelf, I don't have a comfort, should I say. I could just name the book that I've read about
Red.
30 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Ain't no wrong with that.
there's some good new ones out there. I recently read a book.
Yeah.
The gentleman's name is Osman Kareem. Never heard of him. Just happened to see somebody else post the cover on Facebook. He wrote
Mm,
this book called The Last Train to Oz. And I've
That
seen The
on
Wizard of
him.
Oz, I've seen The Wiz, we've all seen Wicked. And when I say this man took that classic and spent it a whole nother way, in a way I have never in my life. I'm all in this man inbox like, so Kareem, hey, my name Anna. Hey, how are you? Let's talk about your book. Like he did an amazing thing with a classic, and I love when they do that. Miss Mary Mack was another one. I
Yeah,
I love
Yeah.
when
that
they
was
take,
good.
oh baby, I love when
Okay,
they
I
take a
found the book.
classic and do something
Come
else.
on.
And the last Train to Oz, I said, wow. I fell in love with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and all of them in a way that I didn't think I could. So if y'all get a chance to read that,
Yep, I
I'm
just put
not.
it. I just
Yeah.
went on
yeah,
Goodreads to add it, and this cover,
ain't it everything?
I like this cover. Yeah, this cover is
Yeah,
really really pretty.
Ooh, yeah.
I like
I don't
the
know him.
colors.
baby. I just found him this year, and I said, my God, Dottie and Toki, because they though that's who that is on the cover.
This
He killed it. I mean, when I say you're gonna cry, you're gonna scream, you're gonna laugh, it gave in this mind you, because my favorite line from this book is the young lady said, the conductor said, oh, this train is going to Oz. She said, Oz, what part of Philly is that? I already knew. I already knew right then that I was in for a ride. Pick it
I
up.
want to read this.
It's
Oh
so,
my
I tell
I
you,
know.
god.
I'm definitely gonna read it.
I don't know if y'all can see it good on my screen, but
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah, I don't know him.
I tell you, excellent, excellent work. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing with my year, is finding me some people that I'm going to always read my girls. I'm going to always read, Octavia Grant. I'm going to always read Olivia Renee Wallace. I'm going to, those are like automatic pickups. When it drop, yeah, I want mine. Thank you.
yeah,
But I also want to, give other readers that I've never heard of, because everybody hasn't heard of Anna J, and
yeah,
Correct.
everybody
Yep.
has Octavia Grant. So it's keeping that cycle going.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Want to hold
yeah,
up, they ours. Yeah.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna read that. Thank you,
Hmm.
because yeah, I want to
Excellent.
get into that.
10 stars. 10 stars.
Now, the next one, is there a character of yours that you feel is the most misunderstood?
Andrew.
My guy. I love me some Andrew. I love him. Hmm.
That's him.
And
Man,
I stand by my baby Dylan. I stand 10 toes down for Dylan Hunt.
Dylan was a good time, but Dylan was, what Dylan and Andrew date? Hmm, they were good times.
They were good times.
Andrew was definitely a little delulu, but I'm letting him have it. I'm
Andrew
letting
had
him.
me scared to, like, I would get in the self checkout for the rest of my days before I let somebody bag my stuff up.
Okay,
Like, I'm good. I got
don't
it.
even worry
I
about it.
bag it up myself. Don't worry about it.
Oh my
Matter of fact,
gosh.
I'll skip the bag. Just throw it back in the cart. Just scan it and throw it back in the cart,
Yeah.
baby.
I don't need no bag. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, I'll grab the items one by one out the car when I get home. Don't even worry about it. Now, the last question I have as far as the bookshelf, is there an author that that you would want to sit down and like have dinner with that you probably haven't yet?
Yes. Brandon Macy or Brandon Massey.
I told
I'm
him that he
such a
stresses me out
I'm such a
too.
fan girl. Like I recently requested to be his friend on Facebook, and he accepted. And I told everybody, guess
Hey.
who accepted my request? Ah, I absolutely adore him. Like, and my first book I read by him was Nana. I
Oh.
said, oh, this lady.
Whew.
I think
Listen,
me and Anna's sisters. I might need to do me an ancestry or something because that's literally who I was thinking. And
yeah,
that's literally the first book of his that I read.
and
I
only
did I met him, but I didn't meet him because I was scared to talk to him. Um
I would probably
when
be the
I
same way
Oh.
if I saw him
Yeah,
though. It would probably be like what's a real weird, kind of awkward, like hi, like I'm so like I'm just not that outgoing. I know I appear to be, but I'm just not. So if I see people in this, I'm just not like. I wouldn't never. I could never see myself just walking up to him
Yeah.
and how much how dope I think he is. So if you listening to this interview, Mr. Massey, okay, I'm not weird. I'm a little bit, but I ain't gonna bite. Like it's cool. And I absolutely love
Oh,
writing. I would love only
oh,
because when I look at him, I feel like what we see and what he write ain't the same thing. I would love to
Yeah,
really pick his brain and see like how do you be coming up with the stuff that you come up with.
yeah. Because
Yeah,
I
he.
sat in on his
yeah,
panel at was that Black Book Bash, and I had to tell him like, so you stress me out, especially your male characters. They stress me out. I'm gonna, if I could jump in that book, I would be whooping their ass. Like, sir, why you do that to me?
Yep.
and
Matter of
that's
Brandon
where
is
I
cool.
met him too at Black Book Bash here in Jacksonville. And I'm
Oh
like, oh my
yeah.
God, like I need to go and speak, but I'm scared to speak. But then he seems so reserved,
yeah,
right? And then
Yes.
when you open these books, it's like, okay, now I understand
Mm-hmm.
what people say when they're saying, okay, you're nothing like these characters. Like
Yeah.
I was terrified to speak to him.
yeah.
And I just love him so much.
I would probably be the same way. Just,
Yeah.
just over in the corner, drinking my water, looking all weird. Like there you go. You see him? Yeah. Mm. And-
Oh, oh my gosh. So the very last question I have for y'all, do y'all have any questions for me?
well, what's on your plate right now? What you reading?
I am reading what I'm reading two things. I'm reading Enigma. I'm listening to the audio for that
Woo,
by C.M. Barnes.
I heard that
Child,
that's
that
girl.
grown.
oh, it's in there.
Grown. That
Okay,
thing
I'm gonna have to
grown.
go because I keep hearing people talk about it. I'm gonna have to go and jump in there.
All I'm saying is
You.
listen, if you trying to be if freaky,
Okay, I like a little alone time. All right, yeah.
you
Okay.
know, hey,
That
I'm
whole
in it.
series is right up my alley. She writes wide shoes, honey. Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
love it.
Well, so Enigma is the first book.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And I think what it's like, is it 4 or 5 books?
Ascension, Reverence. I think another one is coming out. I can't remember.
And you know what? And I got a spa day tomorrow, so that would be my audiobook while we're perfect.
Yeah,
And
you might not want to listen to
Yeah.
that when you in the spa. You might need to listen to that when you
wait,
at home.
do listen to it at home.
Yeah.
Oh, what's one of them?
You need to listen to them at
Yeah.
I
home.
might have to dip
Yeah.
in the drawer.
Yeah.
I might have to dip in the drawer. Okay. All right. I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm just trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And then,
that ain't for the public.
Okay. I'm cracking up. Here. Got it.
and then I'm reading Road to Maleficence by
Oh, by Samara.
Samira Alexander.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Rose to Malevolence. Cause part three is about to drop.
Yes, I'm reading this one. And that Janet, boy,
Yeah.
that Janet is she's something else. But I'm having a good time with both of these books. But so yeah, that's what I'm reading right now.
Okay.
So I'll play. You got anything else for me? Either one of y'all?
Yeah.
And that's it. Oh, well, I appreciate y'all being here. Just let the people know, I guess, how they can support y'all and where can they see y'all at coming up for the rest of this year and possibly next year.
You want to go, Octavia?
Sure. So in September, I will be going home to South Carolina. I'm going to my first romance book event at the North Charleston Library because they wanted dark romance. So I will be there for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in November, I will be in Houston for Boots on the Ground. And you can follow me at Author Octavia Grant on all social media platforms.
Okay. So I will be at Pages in the City in 2 Sundays, July 26th. And Tatiana planned a beautiful brunch and all these things. So if you got tickets, that's gonna be a good ride. You'll also get rainy days there. I am also doing License to Thrill in October with
Oh
the
yeah.
BW group, and that's going to be a good time. Dinner theater and all of that stuff. You can also find me, Author Anna J, on all across my social media and on my website because I got a website now.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Come
Girl,
on now.
yeah.
Let me see. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank y'all. We have made it to the end of this interview, and I appreciate y'all taking y'all time and sitting down with me for a little bit to talk about vengeance and what y'all have going on. And I need everyone to read Vengeance and have a good time. Please and thank you. So if y'all made it this far, go check out something else and go check out these beautiful ladies and all their work. All right. See y'all later. Bye.